Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, and today we're going to go over the 2019 Jayco Pinnacle 37RLWS. This is a great floor plan. It's like a master suite. You have a huge, beautiful section up front, and you get the gorgeous rear living area here in the back. A couple things I love about the Pinnacle. One of them that strikes you right away is how big and open it is. Folks, you have a massive ceiling height in here, big cathedral ceilings. It just feels very open and airy and a very large space. And with that, it also allows you to have higher slide boxes. I'm 6 foot tall. These are 78-inch slide heights. So as you can see, I can easily walk underneath here without hitting my head on the slide. Windows all the way throughout the slide with blackout MCD shades there. You have the freestanding table right here. This does extend out, so if you have additional guests, you want to fit 4 people here, you can accommodate those additional guests. Right over to this side is the theater seating. Thomas Paine collection, extremely comfortable. Both of these do recline. They are power. You can see right here on the cup holders, it has a lock in case you have grandkids that are coming over. They're not sitting here messing with it, because trust me, if you have little ones, you know, they're 3, 4 years old, playing with this is really fun. But you have a light, you also have power open and close, massage feature, and heat. So you can really unwind, kick back, and relax. Right over to the back side here is the sofa. You will see the large triple cushion sofa with the ottoman here. So that way, again, you can put your feet up, you're able to relax, gives you an additional sleeping space. You have end tables on the side with electrical outlets. The one side also has a dual USB port. And of course, storage all the way across the top. Again, because of the high ceiling heights, that is quite high. Both the step stool, you're definitely able to access it. Over on the off-door side is the entertainment area, and it is exactly where you want it, directly across from your theater seating. It's on a essentially like a televator system, so that can lower down. So again, if the kids or grandkids are coming over and you don't want everyone, you know, having their face glued to a TV, you want to actually have communication, you can drop that down. When they leave, it's just the 2 of you and you want to kick back and relax, pop it right back up. Right up top, you have storage on the one side. The other side here is your Multimedia Center. That unit is a DVD player. It's also Bluetooth capable. It controls the speakers in here as well as the ones outside. We take a look underneath. You will see the sound bar here for great sound quality, and the fireplace right down underneath. Big 40-inch fireplace, which not only looks great, but also helps take the chill off, as that is an electric space heater. So that way, if you don't want to run propane, just kind of want to take the chill off in this space, that will allow you to do that. Another quick thing here, folks, not only do you have solid hardwood fronts on your doors and cabinets as you would expect, but you also have solid hardwood cherry stiles as well as fascias. All this is solid hardwood, which is something that is a lot more rare in today's fifth wheels, but the Pinnacle is definitely sticking with quality. Moving forward a little bit further, we get into the pantry, residential style pantry. You have lighting in there. You have 4 full extension ball bearing drawers. Folks, these ball bearings have a 75-pound weight capacity, extremely strong, and they're all slow close. So just like that, they all close nice and slowly. You don't have any banging drawers. And that continues on throughout the kitchen, not just in the pantry. You see here you have a nice flatware divider, but again, you can see all the cabinets in here are quality slow close ones. Solid surface countertops throughout the kitchen space, absolutely beautiful. You have the subway tile backsplash here as well. The upgraded Furion cooktop, you have the little Master Chef cooktop there, and it's kind of built into the countertop. Again, has a higher end look to it. And take a look at the size of that oven underneath, folks. That is a huge oven, especially compared to what you normally get in an RV, and an additional drawer right underneath. If we take a look up top, you'll see more storage. Whoop. Brand new struts, a little stiff there, but you see the storage up top as well as to the side. You have the big convection microwave oven. You can see again how large that is. So not only do you have the extra large standard oven, but you get the large convection oven as well. And then right here is the Whirlpool residential refrigerator. Open that up for you so you can take a look inside. 21 cubic foot, folks. This is a huge residential refrigerator. You can see the ice maker right here in the door, so that way you don't have to buy a bunch of ice constantly. Right outside of it, you have a place for the ice as well as a water dispenser. Right in the middle of the kitchen is the center island. Wonderful prep space on here. I love this feature too. You have the pop-up power tower with USB ports as well as your standard electrical outlets. So if you need the power, you have it. If not, just drop it right back down. Residential pull-out faucet. Excellent quality on the faucet here. Speaking of excellent quality, take a look at that stainless steel sink. It's an undermount sink, apron front, again, following with that residential trend. And the sink top covers have these little notches. That way you know exactly where they fit. They fit in nice and easily. You don't accidentally flip them around, and they're not wiggling all over the place because, again, you have that apron front. You don't want them to just slide right off. Taking a look up front, you'll see, again, more large drawers, all of them slow close. Underneath the sink, you have a spot for your trash can, as well as a holder right here for both of your sink top covers. That way you have a spot to put them when you're not using them. And then lastly, right along here is our hutch. So you can see right there, you have a big, beautiful hutch. You have decorative glass all throughout the top. You can open that up so you can see inside there. LED lights up top as well as down below. You will notice your electrical outlet here as well as your max air control and then your thermostat. This one actually has two quiet cool ACs. You have one back here in the main living area, another one up front in the bedroom, which we'll see a little bit later. And then if you look underneath, there is storage all the way across the bottom. Couple last quick things I want to touch on. If we move over to this side here, I'll open this up for you. So this is your main control panel. You can see all the controls we have here, including generator prep, which we will see when we go outside. And if we drop down underneath, you will see your central vac. So you can plug your hose right in there. You also have the kick plate, so you can just sweep it right in there. And folks, take a look at the size of the door. You have a 30-inch wide by 78-inch height door. So again, if you're a taller person, you can walk through without hitting your head. And if when you're loading and unloading, you can have some larger items. You don't have to, shimmy through the door sideways to get out of the camper. So we step into the bedroom. We have two entrances and exits, one into the main living area, the other one right here into our master bedroom, and that one is lined with storage, which we'll see that in just a moment. Right in between the two is your foot flush lever toilet with a porcelain bowl, so it's easy to clean. It stays looking nicer for a longer period of time. Across the way, folks, I love this shower. It gives you a very, again, residential feel. It has the tile look to it. You can see the single pane of glass right here, something we often see in homes, but you never really see in an RV. You'll notice the big hand wand here with the arm, so you can adjust that. You have a little soap tray there as well. You'll see a shelf built in so that we have a spot for your shampoo. In the back, you also have a fold-down seat. So not only gives you a place to sit, but also gives you a place to put your feet if you need to shave your legs. And right up top here is a towel rack. If we step out of the shower, you will notice the vanity. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, solid surface countertops in here, undermount stainless steel bowl. You can see that it is lit, so it kind of gives you a nice light. Even if you just want to leave that on, it kind of gives you a night light in the bathroom. So if you have to get up and use the bathroom in the middle of the night, it gives you just enough without keeping you up or being blinding. And then underneath, you will see right there, you have access to your plumbing. As we move a little bit further up into the bedroom, I do just want to show you all this storage right here. If we open this up, this is also washer dryer prep, folks. So if you want washer and dryer, that is where it will go. As we step into the master bedroom, you will see the king bed. So you have plenty of room. You're not elbowing each other in the middle of the night. Gorgeous leather inlays in the headboard there. Window off to the side of the slide as well. And then in the front, you have this secondary seating area. So you have a spot to just kind of sit back, relax, read a book. You can, if you need to put your pants on to sit down to do it, it gives you a spot to do that. Or if you need additional sleeping space, maybe your significant other is snoring a little bit too loudly and you're mad, you want to sleep over here, you can do that too. You'll see plenty of storage there underneath. You also have the window up front. I know I have the shade shut, that's for camera purposes, but that does let in a lot of natural light, and if you have a view out the front, you can certainly enjoy it there. Electrical outlets on both sides, and you have mirrored storage here on both sides as well. If we take a look at the foot of the bed, right up top is the TV, storage on both sides of that, window underneath, and you have the dresser underneath that. The bottom, again, is lit, giving you some secondary lighting. Right here, the intake for that second quiet, cool AC I talked about. As I mentioned, there is another one here in the bedroom. Storage all across this corner. If we take a look, can open this up for you. Look at that, folks. Big wardrobe there. Couple of drawers here underneath. And as I mentioned, right here on this other side, you have even more storage. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the 2019 Jayco Pinnacle 37RLWS. Starting off right up front, you have the gorgeous front cap, LED lights on the side as well as up top. And as you can see, as I mentioned in the bedroom, you have that beautiful windshield there. Really gives it a great look outside, and as I mentioned, lets in a lot of light inside. Right underneath that is our More Ride Kingpin. This does an excellent job of taking a lot of the bucking and chucking out of the tow experience. You have 3 total inches of movement front and back. So that way as you're starting and stopping your tow vehicle, these shock absorbers absorb that shock so your truck isn't, again, getting that bucking and chucking, that rocking feeling. Right underneath, you'll see storage up top. Excellent extra storage spot. You know, I love that they were able to build this in. You can see the generator prep right here. So if you want a generator, easy to have installed. And over to the side right there is where your battery will be located. You have auto level on this coach. Nice and easy to use. Touch a button, levels itself out after a couple minutes. Right over to this side is an extra space for your propane tank. So you'll see you have a 30-pound tank right over here. We take a look at the garage storage compartment. A couple things to notice. One is the fact it does have magnetic latches, so it's not sticking out. It's not going to be a head knocker. Also, you have slam latches on there, so it shuts very easily and works very well. We'll lift that all the way up. You can see the big garage storage here. You have TV hookup if you want a TV here. Also on the far side, we can take a look at that when we go over there, but you do have a big storage section, which is a pretty good spot for some of your tools. And then, excuse me, if you want solar, this is already pre-wired for it, so it has a spot to put the controller, and then the dump for your central vac is there, as well as an electrical outlet. One of the things I do want to mention is if we kind of take a look down below, where most manufacturers stop the skirting here, with the Pinnacle, it actually continues on down. It gives you a much cleaner and more complete look to the fifth wheel. Also underneath, the underbelly is completely enclosed, insulated, and heated to help protect from colder climates. You will see the outside speakers. As I mentioned, those are connected to that Multimedia Center inside, but that unit is Bluetooth capable. Spray port right here too, so if you need to wash off your feet or wash off the dog, you can do it here on the camp side. You don't have to go to the back of the camper or the off-door side. You have to love this easy access refrigerator, perfect spot for some beverages, or if you just want to put some condiments out there, you know, for hamburgers and hot dogs, by all means, you can do that too. If we take a look up top, we'll actually start with the roof. This one has a rolled roof. You can see that membrane kind of rolls over to the side. That gives you a much bigger radius, so that way if you do accidentally brush a branch, as this is a taller RV, there's less chance it will split that membrane open. Of course, you also have your rain gutter system, taking the water to the front and the back of the RV, not down on the campsite. And under that, you have not one, but 2 power awnings. You'll have one right here over the main camp section, and then another one on the slide out right there. One of the things I do want to mention, folks, is underneath your awning coverage, you don't have any vents on this side. All you have is a little bit of access here. Yes, the slide out sticks out, but again, you get that awning coverage. This whole side here, the whole campsite is all great usable camp space. Making our way into the camper, you have the foldable steps. It's extremely solid. You can see here, I'm over 200 pounds. I can bounce on these steps. There's hardly any flex to them. They're also aluminum so they don't rust, and you have the grip tape on there so you get some extra traction. Plus you get the extra large grab handle, one of the biggest grab handles in the industry, built just for the larger steps here, so you get that control and you can walk in and out. So that way if you have bad knees, you're a little bit older, you won't fall and hurt yourself. If we take a look underneath here, you will see the aluminum alloy wheels, which again, kind of like the steps, make it so it not only looks great now, but will continue to do so in the future. You also have the MORryde suspension there, which in conjunction with the MORryde hitch pin, it gives you an excellent tow down the road. And this one has your Dexter Never Adjust self-adjusting brakes, as well as the Easy Lube axles, making maintenance much simpler on you. If we make our way around to the back side, again, something you don't see very often anymore is a full rear cap. I love that they have that on here. It gives you that extra insulation value in the back, gives it that full and complete look that most fifth wheels just don't have anymore. Underneath is a hitch. This is perfect if you have like a bike rack or something that you want to hook up to this. 300-pound weight capacity on there, so you can put it in there, easily fit 3 or 4 bikes here on the back. Also, you have the rear mounted ladder, so you can climb up onto the fully walkable roof there. You don't have to bring one. And in the center is a backup camera. That does not just prep, it actually comes with the camera. Folks, this is a big fifth wheel. You want to make sure you know what's behind you. That backup camera will certainly help you with that. If we take a look here, you will see your 50 amp power cord. If you ever fought with a 50 amp power cord when it's cold, it's not very fun. It's hard to bend, it's hard to move. This one has the power cord reel to make, again, life much simpler. Here on the off-door side in the pass-through is our convenience center. Right up top is the outside shower with hot and cold water access. Underneath that is everything we need for our waterworks, everything from power filling your tank to winterization and sanitizing your fresh tank. And everything you need to do, your entire legend is right there. You just turn these valves according to what you need. You'll also see the city water inlet for that right here. Next to that is your black tank flush, so you don't have to stick a hose down the toilet to wash out your black tank. Solar prep, so that way you can just buy a portable panel, plug it in, and have solar power. Whole house filter right underneath that. And you will see both your gray tank valves as well as your black tank valve here. Because this unit is equipped to handle colder weather, you can see those valves are fully insulated. Last thing I want to touch on is right up here, and you will see you have your 2 30-pound tanks on this side as well as the third one on the other side. You'll also see your little switch over here and your auto level controller right next to that. All right, folks, and that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2019 Jayco Pinnacle 37RLWS. If you're interested in this gorgeous fifth wheel and you would like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.